All right, so this is lifting session 1. Grab a band. You're going to step on the band with a shoulder width stance, cross the band, and create tension by pulling up into it. Now you're taking small steps sideways, both directions, keeping your knees pressing out. Your hips are slightly back behind you, so you're basically in a quarter squat position. Notice that I'm always keeping tension out, especially through my knees and through the outer edges of my feet. This will really light up your hips, the outside of your glutes. Now coming onto your back for your hollow body hold. You're going to keep your knees together, your feet together in this tuck position and lift your shoulders away from the floor. Your low back should always be in contact with the floor. So here I'm just showing you different variations. I started with the easiest variation and I'm gradually making it more difficult. So the point of this is to engage your abdomen, especially the front side of your core. So your low back should always be in contact when doing hollow body. Moving into Superman, make sure to not dump too much into your low back, but you're going to squeeze and lift the entire chest and thighs off the floor and hold. Next, we're moving into pressing movement. So if you have issues getting your arms straight overhead without arching your back, I suggest starting with a single arm dumbbell press. So I'm just showing you what it should look like from the front and from the side view. Now, this can also be done with 2 dumbbells or even a barbell, but we want to make sure that we can find that vertical stacked position where the wrist, elbow, shoulder, and hip are all in alignment at the top. What we want to avoid is arching the back. And we also want to do our best to not just press the dumbbells forward, but we want to find that vertical stacked position, one straight line, keeping midline stability. Next, we're moving into a ring row. With this, you're going to try to maintain a hollow body type position. It's basically an upside down plank. And you're going to keep the feet together. Think about drawing the legs toward each other so they're drawing toward midline. You're seeing I'm changing my foot position, so the further back you are, the easier it will be, the more vertical you are. The further forward your feet, the more horizontal you become, the more difficult the ring row. Next, for your goblet squat, holding a kettlebell by the horns at your chest. In your squat position, your heels should be roughly underneath your shoulders, toes pointing slightly out from there. Hips move back and the knees press apart from each other. Chest stays tall. Next movement is a kettlebell deadlift. So the kettlebell should be directly between your feet, not in front of your body. You're going to hinge from your hips, press your knees out to reach the kettlebell. Drive your heels into the floor and squeeze your glutes hard to stand up. Should notice from that side view that my spinal position does not change at all. I'm maintaining a neutral spine, also midline stability. So I feel this primarily in the back of my legs and glutes.